It is Monday, February 10th. We missed a Sunday. We missed a Friday, but as I said on Thursday, I haven't been doing Fridays for a while. But we did. We missed a Friday. We missed a Sunday. Now, I would love to say that we missed the Sunday because things were just so busy and so crazy here that I did not have any time at all to do a live stream. Or even I would even be happy to say that um, things weren't busy here, so I locked in and I totally decimated a whole section. Hey, Joe. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'll say this. I'm trying to get this out of the way. I locked in and I decimated a whole section, and that's why I had to go. And then I got home and things were no. What happened yesterday was um, I had a lot of customers who talked to me for a long, long time. I didn't have a lot of customers. Super Bowl Sunday is traditionally not an incredibly busy day. Um, I had a lot of customers who I talked to for a long time. The ones who were there. Some people wanted help with actual books, some people just wanted to schmooze, as we talked about. And I just wasn't feeling up for it. And then when I got home, I was like, you know what? I'll do the live stream there. And then I decided, you know what? Even though I'm not tired, I'm going to try and trick myself. I'm so exhausted all the time by going to bed early. Which didn't end up working. I got into bed at like 10:30 and I came out of bed at like 12:45 to eat something and read a little and then go back to bed. So it didn't work as well as I hoped. Um, and at around 10:45, as I was getting ready to actually get into bed, I went, "Oh, live stream. You know what? Things are fine." I'm kind of at a weird place with the rearrange where the next part is a huge part, the next part is a tedious part, and the next part is a messy part. So very few things that I've done have been all three of those um, in the last week. The first few things were like that. And I really, there's a part of me that just don't go back to that. But I have to get it done. I've started on it slowly. The shelves over here have slowly been stripped to arrange, like all the stuff that came into the European tradition came from here. Pulled out all the crime and horror that was over here. I started pulling all the crime and horror out of the series. I'm mostly done. The like Stray Bullets belongs in the crime. And all that is very tedious. And is really this is the part that really gets me is making another section without a sign, another section that's gonna have a bunch of crime comics, but either I print up a stupid little like printing label crime or so I know that I'll have time today. Mondays are traditionally very dead at the shop, so I decided I'm going to do the live stream first, because if I do get busy, it'll be at people's lunchtime around 1 o'clock here, and after 4, when some people, leave work early or are leaving work here, after 4 till 6. We close early today. So I decided I'll do the live stream now and say how this next section is probably going to be one of the most frustrating for me. It's going to be very difficult to make aesthetically pleasing. Almost every change that I've made, people come in and go, "Oh, this is so much nicer." These green shelves, there's way too much stuff. I can't make these shelves aesthetically pleasing with a lot of face out stuff or nice and tight like this, which again, I hope to change a little bit. I can't really do that without making a lot of mess all over and probably losing out on a bunch of space. So it's a tricky one. So before I start work on that, I'm going to price a bunch of books that are taking up a lot of space. I've had them up front now for 5 days. I did a whole bunch of pricing and then I got stalled. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of pricing. I'm going to unpack tomorrow's new books. And then I'm going to start work on this, because honestly, Tuesday's going to be kind of dead too. Things have been dead. I can't even talk about the terror in people's face when you make jokes about people not spending a lot of money or the economy stalling, and people going, because it's not a joke. People are spending less money. People are coming in, they're looking at stuff, and they're going, better not to. And that's exactly what I've been afraid of. I did some reorders last week because we finished the food section, because we finished the superhero section. Some of them came, more are coming this week, and it's kind of like, why did I reorder those things? no one's coming in. I had two friends talking about historical recreation YouTube channels while they walked around the shop for an hour. They asked for one book. I didn't have it. That's it. They were in the shop for an hour. I think the new layout definitely had them a little bit more focused on what they were looking at. They were interested. They were tempted by more things, but they clearly didn't have a lot of money from the way they were talking to each other about life in general. So that's winter in general. And then, as Joe just said here perfectly, the existential dread is real, and that's affecting a lot of things. We are doing a free event in less than 2 weeks. 2 weeks from yesterday. The Amber Brewer Make Your Own Zine for ages 8 to 16. Little did I know that is going to be the busy Huntington Art Week. Is a newly sponsored thing that our friend Nora is putting together at Ben and Jerry's. And the 23rd, the day we're doing it, that Sunday, is the biggest day. It has like 15 events going on. So if you're looking for a bunch of free or cheap fun stuff to do on Long Island, definitely come out to Huntington during Arts Week. That's the 19th through the 26th, right? All the kids have off. We will be doing our event on the 23rd, Sunday the 23rd, free zine making event here. They're showing Nosferatu, the original Nosferatu, at Industry Lounge. They're showing how to make stained glass at Calling Bell, all sorts of great stuff, which we have a whole flyer for that we can give out to you. So that's really cool. I'm really thrilled that I talked to Nora about so many. Remember my punch card idea, Joe? All these great ideas for Huntington. But I just don't know if there's enough people shopping to support that. Like things are really not huge in the retail world. And then comics, of course, have all sorts of stuff. I have all these people who added final order cutoff books just now. And unlike it used to be, I'll just go in and add a few more to the stuff that's due on Monday. But no, I have to email multiple sources to line up all the image and the this and the that. So that's fun. Again, I'm used to it for my graphic novels, less so for my single issues. I'll end on this note. I got a very interesting email. If you remember, I said I sent a pretty nasty email from me, letter to Mad Cave, saying, look, you're going to Lunar, you don't have direct distribution, goodbye. They sent an email back in response going, we understand that you don't get a lot of our stuff. We understand that you're rightfully uninterested in stocking us, but we'll do direct with you. We'll just send them directly to you. And we can work that out. So that was very nice of them. I don't think I need it. I think the guy who I'm getting image from is going to get me the literally 3 or 4 Mad Cave books a month that I need. But this is where I want to end on. It is appearing as more and more companies line up with Lunar. Distilleries now lining up with them. They're all offering direct, but that would mean I may have to go to Distillery just to keep the customers getting all their books, because if Distillery goes and Dynamite goes and Oni goes, those are really that's like all the single issues I get for people on the shelf that won't be at Penguin Random House. So if they're all at this one place, I kind of am stuck going there. I don't like it, but it's a warning to everyone that it is possible that in the next month or so I will make a Lunar account, just because they will be the like if Diamond really goes under, if they really just close down in April, like they are saying might happen, I may have to make a Lunar account just because they will literally be the only ones doing this. I can't make a direct order every week from every publisher. It's crazy. Very frustrating. Anyway, I am going to get to all that work that I said I want to do. Joe, I'm going to try and get your order together in between that stuff after I unpack all the new things. I think you have at least one thing for the Penguin Random House order. And everyone else, until tomorrow when we look at all those new books I'll be unpacking, remember, damn it, babies, you got to be kind.